YouTube. Welcome to this week's video. As you can tell, we're talking about boots. Just kidding. Talking about Jeff's sleep system. And for the entirety of 2019, I was using a company's gear called Exped. It is some of the highest quality gear I've ever had the privilege to sleep on and to just use in the backcountry. All of their stuff is on the next level of performance. I cannot speak more highly of them. And no, we are not paid by them. So this is like my legit, real, authentic. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is awesome and you should definitely use it. My pad here is a long wide. I'll have a picture of it low down here. You guys can check that out. But just for the sake of the video, I'm going to keep it small, everything up on the table here. This is right here. I personally use the Exped Down Mat UL, and it's a long and wide, so you could probably figure out what that is. It's long and it's wider than the other model, and it comes in at $250. I would highly recommend this mat. When it's blown up, we're talking like 5 inches. I can sleep on my side. I'm a huge side sleeper at home, so I'm the most comfortable in the mountains sleeping when I can actually lay on my side there. And typically with another mat, that shoulder's gonna dig in to the ground, and it's not gonna like really separate you off of the ground. I've never ever woken up sore on this pad. I've never woken up flat on this pad, and I guess you could, you can't really stop rocks cutting or something like that. But it is super strong. I've slept in a teepee, a floorless shelter, on the rocks, and it didn't pop, which is super cool because that would have really sucked, like real bad. But I didn't. So this pad, highly recommend it. It is just incredibly warm. I am the coldest sleeper out of the group. Patrick is going to talk about his next, and his is a little bit thinner and more of a minimalist. I literally went for the biggest, baddest, nastiest big dog. That's why it does come in at $250. Looks like Pat's going to say something really quick, so come on in.
Yeah, so Jeffrey mentioned that he sleeps super cold, so he uses this crazy down mat, which literally has down
on top.
On top.
Yep.
So not only are you getting an air insulation layer, you're also getting down itself.
Yep.
I use the Sin mat, which is the complete opposite end of the spectrum. It is super lightweight. I don't have the weight spec on hand, but I know for a fact that when we reached out to them, I requested the lightest pad that they make. I wanted the most minimalist pad possible, and that was what they sent. It is super thin material, but very, very robust, like super strong. Like Jeffrey said, we were sleeping together that night when we slept in a river, like a rock bed.
Yeah.
We slept in a riverbed in a floorless shelter. Didn't smoke it. Haven't woken up flat at all. Haven't had any issues. I really like the Exped valve. It's just a super convenient design, and
it's the best out of the ones I've used.
100%,
Some of them are
yeah.
Twists or
Yeah, this has a check valve, so as you're blowing it up, you don't have to like hold the cover like when you run out of breath.
Take a breath. Let your lips off.
Yeah, and then they have a pretty sweet pump that's like just a bag. Yeah. That you fill with air, and then you roll it into this. It's
similar
super hard
to
to explain.
A packable kayak or something.
Sure, yeah. But they have a pump that works super well for these. It's like 2 pumps and thing's full. But I am very not picky when it comes to a sleeping pad. It just needs to keep me warm enough.
Keep you off the ground.
Exactly, just keep me off the ground
pop.
And not
be
pop.
light.
That's all it really takes for me. I sleep super easily. Usually takes me about 5 minutes to fall asleep. And so I'm just not picky, and I wanted something really light and small. And mine, I wish I had it here because it's like literally a half of the size.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super,
much smaller.
It's super tiny compared to these. Both Zach and I kind of run that smaller one, and Jeffrey and Bob are both using the down mat. They're the cold sleepers.
So this is not the best job, just for the sake, but
in general, you're paying for
comfort.
You're paying for
Warmth.
comfort and warmth
Yep.
by carrying size and weight.
It's a long wide again, so when it's out, like
the biggest you can get.
You're super comfortable. You have lots of room. It's long, so your feet aren't dangling. They're gonna stay warmer. So yeah, you're paying, like Pat said, you're paying for the extra material. Just extra material.
Yeah.
And it's just like
You're just paying for comfort
Yeah.
to carry a little more weight, which universally you're always doing anyway.
Yeah,
With
I
everything.
carried
You're
this
carrying more
in
clothes.
the summer, in the spring. I carried it the entire season.
Yeah,
just
somehow you
because,
get cold.
like,
he gets cold in August.
Yeah, it
How's that
happens,
even
man.
possible?
It got cold that night.
No, it did not.
But yeah, that's the sleeping pad there that I use, and I would highly recommend it. Again, I used it during the summer.
Yeah.
Probably could have got away with a lighter weight one.
Sure.
But hey, like I would rather be comfortable and know that I'm gonna sleep good back in the backcountry and maybe take an extra pound
Sure.
or two. But
The Sin mat, by the way, the one that I use that's much more lightweight, less material, no down. The cost is lower, obviously, so it's $100. It comes in right at that $100 mark.
Yeah.
For the Sin mat. One place that I will agree with Mr. Jeffrey, and it's not because of warmth.
it's a bad mama jam.
This is truly the best sleeping pillow, backcountry pillow I have ever used.
And it's just called the Exped down pillow. That's it. Amazon or don't Amazon. Moose Jaw at Backcountry, something like that. $65.
So
Amazon.
this thing it's huge for one. Like it's very big.
That
for
is
a pillow.
fully
This
insulated.
is all blown up.
Yep.
But it has like this wrap, this kind of glove that goes around the pillow that is one. The reason I love it,
It's the most comfortable.
so soft, right?
It is
like you lay
hands down the most comfortable pillow I have ever
100%.
used.
I mean, it's as good as the Tempur-Pedic I'm rocking at home,
bro.
You know, I mean,
This you could find this in my bed for sure.
And I'm not like I've said before many times. I'm not like a huge comfort guy. That's not my not my calling with the gear I carry.
Yeah.
This thing is totally worth it. It's 100% worth it.
Yeah.
It fits. It's so wide that it like fits in the hood of my sleeping bag, just perfect.
Yeah.
It gets nestled in there, and then it's very comfortable. I'm a huge fan of this. It came in clutch in Colorado.
It did, yes.
When it was super cold.
Well, and if you don't have that wrap, you're just this cold.
It's just not very comfortable.
No,
either.
It's noisy.
Well, and
it's noisy.
Your
it's
drool,
cold.
your mouth,
your
the corner drool sticks to it.
You're a drooler.
But
Got
if
it.
you corner
Check.
drool on this,
it's not gonna
no
stick.
sticking to it.
And it is down. Like the wrap is down. Like I'm pulling down out right now. So this an outer layer here is down. So it is super warm. It's super soft. Again, like highly recommend this pillow. It is big, you know, and when you collapse it down and you wrap it up, you know it's there.
We also have the smaller Exped pillows.
Yes.
That are not the down version.
Yes.
And they're still a great pillow. Like they're an awesome pillow, and they're that big. You know, they're tiny when they're completely released. This one, not super small, but I'm a huge fan, especially for late season hunts, especially for when you know it's going to be a little chilly and you might just want to be comfortable.
I'm going to show them it deflated.
Sure. And this is probably Jeffrey's favorite
Number
Exped
one.
item.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the pillow. Again, not the most thorough job. Like, I'm not going to throw this in my pack right now. But
Can you tell them how much it costs?
$65.
$65.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the down pillow there. You know, so you know it's there. It's not like some of the other minimalist pillows that you can get to.
It's probably like softball size.
Yeah,
when you're crunched down, it's about softball size.
Yep.
And I know for a fact that the other Exped pillow that we have will get down to like, I mean, smaller than a baseball.
Yeah.
You
Pro
know,
tip
quite
on
pretty
that:
small.
I just throw this pillow and these down booties in the bottom of my sleeping bag. Wrap that sleeping bag up tight so you never lose them. You never like where are they? I can't sleep my toe. No, they're already in your sleeping bag. They're down there.
Yep.
But that's my little tip. That's what I do. You know, so you're not putting it in a pocket or something like that. Keep them in your sleeping bag, down at the foot, and then that's where these stay too. Again, these are called the
These are the down sock.
down sock.
So I wish I had mine here to model for you guys, but I have the camp booty, which is could be confused with the down sock, but it has a rubberized bottom on it.
So you could walk around at camp.
So you can get out of your sleeping bag, or in a floorless shelter.
Yep.
You know, like
Yep.
you can kick it, get up, make coffee,
So
and you're
scratch
not worried.
the crock.
You're not
bring the
exactly,
camp
exactly,
booty.
100%. Ditch
Yeah.
the Crocs.
If you don't have
Those
a
are-
creek crossing, something like that.
Yeah. Get into, it's 2020. It's the modern age.
Yeah, if you
shouldn't
don't
be wearing
have-
Crocs anymore. You should be wearing camp booties.
Yeah, or these moon boots, as I
Yeah.
call them.
Jeffrey, I'm pretty sure Jeffrey runs about 20 degrees warmer
Yeah.
when he's wearing these.
Yep.
Because I've seen him sweat
Yeah.
in 20-degree temperature.
Yep. I do it.
I can only wear the camp booty when I'm sleeping.
And the camp booty is also down.
Oh,
like,
it's
heel,
it's like
ankle,
it is. Well, it's still it's the same pretty much job.
but it
we got
also
going
is
on here.
$20 cheaper.
It is $20 cheaper. Yeah,
Yes.
there is that. But either way, I can only wear like this or the camp booty in my sleeping bag. I do wear the camp booty in the sleeping bag if it's like the teens.
Oh yeah.
For
Colorado
me,
every
for me,
night, bro.
because
Every night.
I can't. I get way too hot. Like these are super warm. They're definitely late season only. Obviously, Exped, like Jeffrey said, is super high quality stuff. These are made for mountaineers.
Yeah.
These are made for alpinists, right?
I'm
But-
sure a pair of
but
these
it
would like been
applies-
to Everest or something. How cool is that?
Probably, but it applies to what we're doing. If you're in the backcountry in November and it's
cold.
20 degrees, 14 degrees maybe.
Yeah, like
these-
0 at night.
These will probably come in pretty handy.
Yeah. And they did, because I used them in Colorado this year, and it was like 13 degrees in the morning, and we, didn't have the wood stove going and stuff.
Sure.
And
How
I
much
had
are
on
these?
$70.
$70, and then the
Camp booty,
Camp
yours,
booty
the
is-
rubber sole, the bottom is $50.
$50. Okay.
Yep.
So for the money, if you sleep cold and you don't want to upgrade your bag,
Oh, I see where you're going.
I think you could get away with just buying these
Yep.
and running these and like a puffy
Yep.
and the down pillow.
Yep.
And you would probably stay
Warm.
a little bit warmer than if you had like a 10 or 15 degree warmer rated
Yeah.
sleeping bag. So I mean, you could save yourself the money. Use the same sleeping bag. Use like a 15 degree or a 20 degree,
Yeah.
but combine it with these,
Yeah.
a puffy of some sort.
Because
and
0-degree bags are like, let's be real, they're $400.
they're super expensive
for a
and
solid
they're
zero.
crazy big and lots of weight.
Yeah.
And if you could have it be a little more modular, you're
Yep.
carrying this, sure, you're adding the bulk and weight of these, which is not all that much. Like, look how small that booty gets,
Yeah.
like in reality. So,
And like
I
I
don't
said, I
know.
just keep in my sleeping bag. You
Totally,
never
yeah.
know they're there.
but I think a guy or a gal, if you sleep cold, but you want to get away with just having one bag,
Like I do. Really cold.
I think you could do like a 15 degree bag, so you could use it in August.
Yeah.
Or scouting in July,
Yeah.
and use it in November. You would just have to combine it with some booties. Really, I argue that I think the sleeping pad
Yeah.
is way more important than your bag.
Oh yeah.
The sleeping pad is where all of your insulation
Yes.
truly comes from.
Exactly.
Because the ground is trying to suck heat
that heat out.
right out of
Yep.
you. So the better the bag you, or the better you pad you have,
Yeah.
you can kind of
Start with your foundation, man.
Yeah,
Start with
you
that
can kind of
pad.
skimp. You can kind of skimp on the bag rating per se.
Yeah.
You can get away with it if you have a really good pad.
Because you use a 20-degree.
I use a 15
Pretty
degree.
much like all year.
I use a 15 degree year round.
Yeah.
Doesn't
and
matter.
I use a 0.
Year
Just
round.
year round. Yeah, 100%. Throughout July and August and spring, I'm at a 0 degree.
It's really
But I will just say that the 2018 season, I was just dealing with cold feet. Like it was miserable. I put on 4 pairs of socks a night the whole trip of seeing it through. You witnessed it.
Yeah.
And then what else did I do?
I was sleeping right there.
And then
then you were taking a
jacket, a soft shell jacket,
and like tying it around your legs and
yes,
feet.
I would
It's pathetic.
I would zip it all the way up. I would tie the arms shut, and then I would put my feet into the jacket, and then like cinch down so I would not, just an extra layer on my feet, and then get into my 0 degree, and then go to sleep. But this year, 2019, I used the Exped down sock, and I literally had sweaty feet every morning. It was incredible. This piece can save you so much heartache if you're a cold sleeper like I am, Patrick. Some people don't deal with it. I deal with it. So this piece is just a godsend. I would highly recommend it if you are a guy that sleeps cold, you know? So this could be for you. Check them out. Again, this is all Exped products. Check them out. They're a super awesome company.
Yeah.
All of their gear is super high quality.
They make sleeping bags.
Yeah, they make a lot of stuff.
They make ground mats. Like if you're running a floorless shelter, they make ground mats to go under kind of all your gear to keep it clean.
Oh.
So yeah, they make a ton of stuff that's all extremely high quality. And as well, it's kind of cool for us. They happen to be a Washington company.
Yep.
Their headquarters is right here in Washington.
Like
so
right next to Zach.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to be able to support a Washington company.
Yeah.
By really just getting a chance to use their gear and just really like we all fell in love with it. Super high quality.
Oh yeah.
Like we
and
said,
they don't make that presence well known in the hunting space, so we're not surprised if you didn't know about Exped.
Sure.
And we didn't, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be happier with their gear.
Yeah. Well, and it's really cool. I mean, honestly, on like the industry side, it's really cool to see a mountaineering and alpinist company come to bat for some hunting guys.
Absolutely.
Right? That's really cool. And anytime we see like a mainstream, more mountaineering or backcountry or hiking company that's even just okay with hunting, but especially in this case, like endorsing hunting. I'm 100% on board for that, and I'll support it. And I think it's good because it drives the quality of more hunting geared brands up. Because
Absolutely.
they have to now compete
with guys like this.
With Exped, which is making gear for people who are climbing Mount Everest, right?
Like some serious stuff.
It's good for everybody in the long run. It makes competition keeps us all in the game, and it keeps the quality of what we're using and making and producing that much better. Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked about it, and we'll definitely we'll be continuing to use their gear in 2020 because I know we all
you got to sleep.
You have to sleep, and I know it fills a void for all of us that we just were kind of like using a mat here, trying another one, and they would pop or they wouldn't be warm enough or whatever, So definitely, like, these have proven to be rock solid. And they have such a wide variety of, like, if you're a cold sleeper, they have this the down stuff, and if you're super minimalist, don't care
me
like
and you
I am,
couldn't be more on the farther end.
We
of
are
the
way the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
But if you're a super warm sleeper like I am, don't need a whole lot.
They have you.
They have that Sin mat, and you can. And it's like crazy lightweight, crazy thin, super easy to carry. Small profile, fits in the bag great. So I'm super jacked on the Exped stuff. And
Me too, man.
I'll definitely be continuing to use it for 2020.
Absolutely. So, bottom of the line here, if you guys want kick-ass, high-quality gear that's going to last a long time, super comfortable and durable. I mean, like, my smelly feet have been here all year, and I literally, like, there's no rips. Like, nothing.
Yeah, no wear and tear, which is surprising knowing you.
Yeah.
So we're going to link below all of the stuff on the table here. We're going to throw a link to Exped USA's website.
Yep.
And before we go, once again, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, please hit the notification bell, and send it off to a friend. If you've got a buddy, a hunting buddy who maybe his sleeping pad blew
is
up
gigantic and
season.
blue, and he straps it to the back of his backpack. Link that guy. Link your buddy.
Or if his pad blew up this last
that guy
year,
who was like,
or if he's always complaining about cold feet like Jeffrey.
Hurts.
Link this video and maybe you can help he or she out.
Yeah.
Generally, just send this to like
everybody
you know.
Yeah, your mom could probably use that. I promise. It is super cool.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next week, guys.
See you next week, guys.